We're popping right back into here. For one reason and one reason alone, we need to get the outcome that I was originally intending to get. But first, everything goes dark and you die. No fuss,
You're on
no
a
muss.
path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I'm thinking that maybe once we get our ending this cycle, then maybe I start condensing things a little bit. We're moving on. No need to, no muss, no fuss.
The short path to the cabin.
We're here to kill.
You'll find the princess within.
It's just the outcome we had before. I accidentally went back and checked on her after I killed her.
Warning, before you go any further.
And that led me down a bit of a digression.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Proceed. Proceed. A word that happens to be very concerning to Deltarune players.
The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Say the thing. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
It also just so happens that the last time we went through this particular path, we didn't take the blade. So, taking the blade gives us a different princess down here.
Creaks open, revealing a
might give us a different version of that chapter.
An unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the
princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Cautiously continue on.
You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
For the dramatic irony, step forward.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Kill!
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation.
I'm sorry.
You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh, this is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder, do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
It's like she's convinced she can't die. Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well.
She looks so annoyed at being dead.
She stopped breathing moments ago.
Which honestly fair, but
look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
Of course it is.
Yes,
she's dead.
Exactly. It's over.
Also notice how the path we took before just got completely blocked off. Let's leave.
With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. Why do I feel like we've done something terrible? You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience. But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
Leave.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away. What happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry.
Disengaged from it
You'll
all.
be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy.
Everything is
You'll be
fine. Everything is fine. Bullshit, let me out of here.
Time is done, and there's no going back now. This is what's best for everyone. Trust me. Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. Hey, we're not just going to stay here forever, right?
Hell no. Any idea how to get us out of here?
But you're probably not going to like it. The blade. We can use the blade to get out of this. I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero. He's right. It's the only way out. Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end.
Well, we deserve
Do
a
you
place to
not?
exist.
There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it. Don't you dare.
The blades are implement. We'll need to do this job right. Anything to get us out of this hell.
Thank you. I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You ingrate?
You could at least try and give us something.
Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs. The princess's body is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it. You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die.
F in the chat.
The end. Nice knowing you.
Okay, this is where I wanted to be.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I already killed the princess.
I assure you that you didn't. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. That's fine. It wasn't very hard to kill her last time. We'll just do it again.
I called.
Well, if for whatever reason you're going to insist that this has happened before, at least your heart's in the right place.
Alright, we've had this conversation many times. Let's just go.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. She won't be a problem.
Alright, let's go.
The interior of the cabin is cold, a soft odor of dirt permeating the air. Cobwebs flutter in the corners. You can hear wind whistling outside, banging the shutters against the windows. The only furniture of note is an elegant antique table with a pristine blade perched on the edge.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
It feels like no one's been here for a long, long time. Like I've been saying, she's dead. We killed her already.
Alright, let's take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
And enter the basement. Poof.
The door to the basement groans open, revealing an old banister and a creaky wooden stairwell. Everything is coated in a thick layer of dust, and you can feel it settle into your lungs as you breathe in the stale air. The very building itself feels dead. If
The princess lives here. Slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. That feels like a slightly different intonation.
The room below is silent. Nobody's here. Naturally.
That feels like it fits in with a bit more with the
As
tone.
much as I appreciate the optimism, you shouldn't be so sure. I guess we'll just have to go down and see. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain. Okay, she's definitely dead. It's just like I told you. Before you have a chance to finish your thought, the top of a head appears from underneath the floor. Two deep-set eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous, skeletal grin. And finally, the rest of the body floats up to join the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here? A ghost! Oh. Wow. How absolutely terrifying. What's a ghost supposed to do to us?
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller. I was hoping to see you again. I have some issues with how our last meeting went.
The princess drifts across the
hi
room
there.
into your orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles you. Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin.
That's terrifying.
So she has a body, and she's right there. That means we could kill her again, if we want.
Wanted to? Wait and see how things play
I
out.
see you brought that annoying knife again. So, are you waiting for a chance to use it? Or are you here for something else?
Lots of conversations here. Okay, team, I'm out of ideas. Thoughts? What happens if we abandon her?
This isn't a solution. Nobody wins here.
You're...
Oh, she's upset, isn't she?
You're abandoning me here?
It would
Oh.
seem so, yes.
Oh no!
You've done to me, you've chosen to do more?
Oh!
The princess starts to float erratically from side to side, her cold exterior melting away.
But if you just leave me, then I'm really just going to be stuck here forever. That there's nothing I can do. It's just going to go on and on and on and on, lonely and sad and hurting and empty.
Oh no.
No, not that.
Oh dear.
She's about to try something. Get ready. The princess
Uh-oh,
passes through
ooh.
you, a chill rippling along your skin, a disappointed sigh echoing in your ears. You turn and face her as she hovers between you and the stairs.
Oh.
Spectral tears streak down her cheeks as she places a translucent hand on your chest. It feels cold, but otherwise like nothing at all. Are we doing the right thing? Why do I feel so sad? Don't let her get to you. It doesn't matter. Somehow, soon, this too will be over, and we'll move on to something new. I feel like you all keep forgetting that. Her dark-rimmed eyes fall to the floor as she speaks.
I never wanted to have to hurt anybody. It's not who I wanted to be.
Oh.
The tears on her cheeks vanish. She lifts her head, sorrow replaced with wrath, staring into you with fiery anger.
But I guess you've turned me into something worse.
Oh dear.
She forces her hand into your chest, and then... Yes? Nothing happens. Are you sure about that? Something should have happened. And yet it didn't. We're fine.
Stare at you in
Can't
silence.
be sure if you first hear or feel what happens next, but it is over before you can fully conceptualize what it is. The horrific splintering, the squelching of organs,
Oh!
the rending of
Is this
tissue,
concerning?
an icy, numbing pain.
I'm done asking. The next time I see you, I'm taking everything I owed, starting with your body. If you won't choose to give me my freedom, I'll just have to make you give it to me.
She's real now. If she's making us dead, we should return the favor.
Say.
You swing your blade towards her briefly corporeal throat. It connects. A gash widens across her neck, glowing ectoplasm leaking from the wound. But it's too late.
Oh!
In
There
her
worse fate to suffer than a broken heart.
touches your still beating
That's an achievement.
heart. It thumps unsettlingly. Did we get her? Even if we didn't, we've given her something to remember.
See you soon, killer.
I'm afraid you'll never know. As she crushes
Ooh.
your precious organ in
Sick.
her hand, everything goes dark, and you die.
Okay, yeah. This isn't where I wanted to go, but let's peruse this and see if
You're on a
anything
path
changes.
in the wood.
Say, that gives us to the Wraith chapter, but with cheated. What can we do that's a bit more measured? I guess I should tell you why I was sent to kill you. You were going to end the world.
And what? You just believed that? You killed me without giving it any thought? That's cold.
That's rich coming from her. Every time she touches us, it's like we freeze over. She's right, though, but that's neither here nor there. What's done is done. What we do from this point forward is all that matters.
I'm not cold, I'm just dumb. I'm just a big, dumb, stupid idiot. Stupid, stupid, stupid. What was I thinking? Just believe what I was told.
Oh, cut it out. You don't need to be so pathetic.
Sure. Did that make you feel better?
No, not really. Shit, everyone sounds so disappointed in me. I should grovel even more.
No, you're not doing that. That's right. Don't you dare grovel. Mine is the only opinion that matters, and I'll never be disappointed in you. So long as you do as I say.
Thank you, Mr. Narrator. Well, were you gonna end the world?
I don't know. I just wanted to leave. I still just want to leave.
You answer my question. Did you want to end the world?
The only thing I've ever wanted was to leave this place. It's still the only thing I want.
You still didn't answer my question. Even if you don't want to end it, does letting you out of here mean the world is gonna end?
It does.
I didn't
I'm
ask
not
you.
asking you. We've heard your whole speech already.
I really don't know. I'm not lying to you. I promise. The world doesn't matter. All I remember is that I'm supposed to be there, not here. I'm just supposed to be a part of it. It's home, I think.
Yeah, death is a natural function of life.
What does it mean for anything to end? I ended, but I also didn't.
Trapping the concept of death in here and keeping her locked away, killing her dead, not letting her out, to preserve the lives of the world around you.
I'm not so sure endings are real.
What are you gonna do if I help you?
I don't know. Maybe I'll just fade away. Finally able to rest once I'm free from my unfinished business. Maybe I'll find someone to haunt. Maybe I'll haunt you.
I wouldn't mind that.
It's a tough question, asking someone what she's going to do with her life.
The The princess leans in close and pauses, the frigid air between you stale and unmoving.
Especially when that someone is dead.
She pulls back with a playful giggle.
Tee.
I don't think most living people could answer that either. Does anyone actually know who they are or what they want?
No, not really. Good team, I'm out of ideas.
We
Thoughts?
could always try violence. It's worked for us so far. She's a ghost. Who says ghosts are immune to violence? Common sense? There's nothing common or sensible about common sense. Action and observation are the only things that matter.
That's surprisingly sensible.
And let me observe that the acts of killing her and killing ourselves haven't got us much of anywhere. We're still back in this cabin, we're still dealing with her, only now she has a good reason to hate us. I suppose you have a point. Do you have any ideas then? We could always ask her what she wants. Oh, for the love of... Don't do that. Whatever she wants, it will end the world. And is that really so bad? Yes, it is by its very definition bad. But those are the only options,
Fair enough.
aren't they? Violence, or doing what she wants, or just leaving her down here. Though ignoring a problem is rarely a solution, is it?
As we have discovered, though, trying to ignore her just leads to her tearing our heart out, Temple of Doom style. I died too, and I'm, Yeah, this cabin teleported. It wasn't in the woods anymore. Time stopped meaning anything, and I had to kill myself to escape.
You poor thing. That must have been so frightening for you.
You know, after everything we've been through, it's nice to see someone finally sympathising with us. This whole thing's been an ordeal, hasn't it?
She's being sarcastic.
She doesn't mean it.
It serves you right.
I was pretty scared too, when you stood there not saying a word with a knife clenched in your fist. But now you know how bad it hurts to get stabbed in the chest.
It sounds like you got exactly what you're owed.
True and true. You know why he came back?
How should I know? Why does anyone come back? Maybe I have unfinished business with you. Or maybe you have unfinished business with me. All I know is there's a hole in my chest. Not the big obvious one that you put there. There's something older and deeper. A nagging reminder that I'm not where I'm supposed to be.
What in for me?
I just want the same thing I've always wanted. To go home. But this place won't let me go. At least, not alone. I've tried. Before you came back to me, I explored every inch of this place, even the spaces between the walls. But I never found a way out. I always wound up right back here.
Maybe we should just leave. If she can't get out on her own, then why do we have to do anything? We could probably walk out right now and everything will be fine. Hasn't got out and can't get out are two very different things. It'd be dull anyway. It's more interesting if we make a choice.
But you can come and go as you please, can't you? So, let me hitch a ride.
After all, you owe me.
Absolutely not. Is she asking if she can possess us? She is. And I hope I don't need to explain why you can't let that happen. It would be catastrophic if she managed to escape this place. And if you let her in, there is very little anyone could do to stop her. Would she be able to see us if we went along with it? Now, isn't that an interesting thought? We could finally get face to face with him.
That's right.
I wonder what she would have to say to the one who wants her dead so badly. You won't like how things play out if you go down this path.
Sounds great, do it.
The princess swims through the air in front of you, pausing for a brief moment as her dark-rimmed eyes stare deeply into yours. There's a hunger in her gaze.
You're really trying to make it up to me, aren't you? Thanks for being a pal, killer. I mean it.
What are you doing? Don't just let her in. How many times do I have to tell you?
See you soon.
Hi.
She rushes forward and then she's gone. A sharp chill spreads across your body. It starts in your chest, a freezing numbness flowing out from your heart, all the way down your limbs, your mind growing cloudy and confused as it settles over your very soul. I'm not sure I like this. Can we get a do-over?
Oh, that feels...
I'm afraid it's too late to stop now. The numbness gives way to a stabbing pain, your muscles twitching and convulsing violently.
Big pain hours.
Each involuntary movement causing more waves of agony to ripple across your body. You collapse to the floor, and everything goes dark.
Come on, you. You've got to get up. I know everything feels heavy right now, but we still have to get out of here.
Your eyes flick back open as you get your bearings, your vision swimming as...
So this is what it's like to be you, huh? Disembodied voice narrating your every move?
So, it doesn't work like that for you? Clearly it doesn't, or she wouldn't have commented on it.
All these shards of broken glass on the floor, are they also supposed to be you?
Mmm.
I'm not a shard of broken glass,
It's okay. You can finish your thought.
I'm a voice? I'm me is what I am. Who cares what we are? We exist. That's all that matters.
You don't have to fight. We'll all be out of here soon.
No, it matters. What we are matters. If I'm a shard of broken glass, then that raises some questions about certain other voices in here too. I'm clearly the same thing you are.
They're not listening to me. Do they not listen to you either?
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about him. You don't need to know what I am. You just need to know that I'm different from you.
He's
important.
He's a reflection in the mirror, but they all disappear when we go back to the fully completed mirror. They're all pieces of us.
So, you're the one who pulled the strings and made me dead. I can tell you don't belong here. You're barely even there. Like the shape of something left behind. You're more of a memory than a person.
That's rude.
You're kind of like me, actually.
I'm just going to ignore her. You push yourself off the ground. The princess is nowhere to be seen. Obviously she's nowhere to be seen.
Because I'm in here with all of you. Everybody knows that.
I'm setting the stage. The room is empty because you made a spiteful, idiotic, and all-round foolish decision.
You don't have to let him get to you. You're better than that. You're starting to make things right.
This
What's
is
encouraging?
infuriating. Just whatever you do, you can't leave this place. It's not too late to fix this. Probably.
Now if we...
Isn't that an interesting idea? I hadn't even considered it as an option. Slaying her would slay you. Are you sure you're willing to do that? Of course we're sure. The decision has already been made. All right then. Better this than ferrying her out of here.
Hey,
After all that, you're really just going to stab me again?
Hear that? She's scared. No point wasting more time. Do it. You lift the blade, then plunge it deep into your guts. Pain spreads quickly through your torso as you attempt to turn its edge up towards your heart. The princess, her spirit bound to your prison of flesh as she had once been bound to the basement's prison of stone, cries out in agony as you slice through organ and muscle.
I don't want to die in you. I thought you finally understood me, but instead you just wanted to hurt me again.
Your skin roils and bucks as she violently pushes against it from the inside.
we are in fact betraying her again.
Her seep through, white and glowing with ethereal light, but still the walls of your prison hold.
If only I could drag you with me and make you understand. But that's not the way things get to go for me, is it?
It would certainly be interesting. Though being dead does sound dull. And you are about to be dead. Again.
Get away from me, you cold little freak.
Ooh. If you're a dull tear, like strips of meat being delicately peeled from bone, doesn't matter how delicate the hands. If you are the meat, you have been stripped away from yourself, or stripped away from something that used to be you, or stripped away from something that used to be important. At the very least, you have been stripped away from something. It always hurts to forget it first, but then you forget the pain.
You were so close to leaving, and now look at you. Look at me. Is this
What you wanted? Words come from both inside and outside of your head. Before you on the ground is a writhing mass of flesh and scales and feathers. Oh boy. Oh boy. Is that me? Is that what I look like?
Oh, you're here too. Maybe trying to slay me was for the best. If it means you could leave those other voices behind. The two mean ones, at least. I feel kind of bad for the nice one.
Hero.
But we probably shouldn't think about them too much right now. They're a mess, and I don't think we can fix them. No point in worrying over messes that can't be fixed.
Gurgling liquid bubbles up from the open pockets in the disintegrating mass in front of you. It's trying to speak, but it no longer has the tissue that speech requires.
Wait, if we need to leave together to get out, this could still count. We have to try before your body stops being alive.
Sorry I stabbed us.
I'm sure you had your reasons, but I think we have to leave now. Come on, let's...
You are seated in a room that is empty. A chain digs into your wrist, binding one arm to the wall. It's quiet and you are alone. This is what you deserve. 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 What you deserve. This is 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 what you deserve.
Are you still there? Am I alone again?
Oh. I'm still here.
At least I won't be lonely. It's nice to hear your voice. I mean, think your voice?
You're not mad at me, are
I
you?
don't know why you did what you did, but it's hard to be mad when you're just as stuck as I am.
Different. Your whole mood is different.
I'm just trying to make the best of things. You could always make the best of things too, if you want. We both have a chance to start over. Besides, there's something about you being in here with me that feels... right. I never wanted to be your enemy.
I killed you, though, and I tried killing you again.
I don't know what to say. I just feel fine right now. I think things happen for a reason. And if you trying to kill both of us is what it takes for you to finally see what I see, then I'm okay with that.
What happened to us? What happened to everything?
You died, or the body on the floor died. Sorry, this is what happened to me last time.
Are we still a ghost? Your gaze turns to your hands. Solid, then translucent, then solid again.
Maybe? It's like sometimes we are and sometimes we aren't. Like we're something in between ghost and not ghost.
Oh, this is kind of trippy. There's the light sensitivity. Oh, this is gonna trigger it. Is this gonna trigger a title card? It doesn't. It's not an explore option. Ruthie, what happened to the others?
I don't know. I hope they're okay. Some of them, at least. I didn't like the one that kept bossing you around. And that quiet one kinda gave me the creeps. I liked that last one, though. He was nice. I hope he's okay.
Hero, I like Hero too. What are you supposed to do? Just wait for something to happen?
Well, that's what I've always done.
Must be something for us to do, other than
I
wait.
already told you I don't have any ideas. I did tell you that, right? Sorry if I didn't.
Now that I think about it, both times I've been here, nothing happened until after I saw a title card. We haven't seen a title card
You've
yet.
gotten title cards? What did they say?
No, that's stupid. You're gonna laugh at
Oh,
me.
I promise. I want to know what it's like to be you.
Alright, first one I got said Chapter 1, the hero and the princess. And then after that, after we both died, I got Chapter 2, the specter.
Well, the first one is sweet.
You promised you wouldn't laugh at
It
me.
would have been very sweet if things didn't turn out so violent. But that doesn't mean that things can't get better from here. I think we need a new title card, though. How about Chapter 3, The Princess and the Dragon?
Ooh. Wait, am I a dragon? Hell yeah!
Does being called a dragon make you happy? You're kind of scary looking, like really scary looking.
Click of a latch and creaking hinges muffled. Something is here.
I guess you made it back here.
Your gaze turns back to your hands. They flicker once again.
We're still all wrong. It's like you don't really know what we're supposed to be.
A thump on the floorboards above, then another. The scraping of metal against the surface, the flickering in your body stops. You are solid. If the princess really lives here, slaying her will be doing her a favor.
I know that sound. That's the knife. I guess it's hard to do anything without it.
Creaking hinges once again. This time, clear, closer. Oh wait, I forgot. I got my lines wrong. The blade is your implement. You'll need it. You want to do this job right. I mainly just want to see if we get
Scary. It's
what I look like.
hard to describe. It's hard to look at you.
Moving on the stairs.
Thumb. Thumb. Thumb.
Holy shit. And a figure emerges, shrouded in a feathered darkness, the world trailing behind it, its shining blade gleaming against the wooden walls. It stares at you with wild, hollow eyes. What the hell am I?
You're you? You've always looked like this. You're scary sometimes, but looks only matter so much.
What do you want to do?
I guess we'll just have to talk to them. So, here we are again. I'm back in chains and you have your knife. So, what are we going to do?
The head of the figure cocks to the side. Is it inquisitive? Suspicious? Hostile? Its emotions are
I
unreadable.
guess we could just stare at each other?
The silence holds. Why am I being so quiet? It's because I'm not there.
No, I don't think so. You've always been a little quiet. I can't hear what's going on in there anymore now that I'm back in my own body. Do you want to share your thoughts? It'd only be polite, really.
Oh, you would like to hear what we're thinking, wouldn't you?
Uh-oh. He raises the blade above his head, dangling it by the handle in front of his eyes. Is this cheated or contrarian? It's hard to recognize without being in there and having dialogue labels. I want to say it's contrarian, based on how he's fooling around with it.
But I think we hold the power right now.
Silence. The figure continues to stare with a wild grin, but does not act.
How dull.
There's cold.
We've already had our discussions in private. I'd rather not keep listening to the rest of you run in circles, repeating the same arguments again and again and again. It was so much more interesting when we had someone to mediate. I'm sorry, did you just share privileged information with the enemy? Well, it isn't privileged anymore, now is it? Do we really need all this secrecy? No, we don't.
That's Hero.
Yes we do. Sidebar, everyone. Now. Chop chop.
Silence as the mine in front of you falls back into itself. There is no response.
Excuse me?
Nothing.
They're not listening to me.
You have to make them listen. Try being assertive.
You're right. No more nice princess for them. I'm going to speak my mind.
Go off, Queen.
Hello?
Silence.
I'm trying to say something.
Silence again.
Hey, I said I'm talking now. Will you listen to me?
Go off, Queen.
So you are, and very loudly. Do you have something to say?
Oops. I mean, yeah. I already know about all that privileged information because he's in here with me.
Oh, how very interesting. Yeah, that changes things, doesn't it?
Hi, Hero. How you doing, buddy?
Doesn't it? Oh, it changes things, all right. We get to take out 2 birds with 1 stone.
Yeah, you're a contrarian. Cheated is a bit more nasally.
Wait, what?
From what I remember, it's pretty easy to kill you the first time around. And this time you're back to being very... what's the word? Fleshy? Yes, exactly. That's precisely the word I was looking for. You're fleshy now. No more of that incorporeality. Trust me, I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't think it would be easy.
And are you doing this?
Do we have to?
Oh, I most definitely am.
How rude. You feel small as the monster in front of you attacks, blade raised and wings spreading.
Before anything happens, I just wanted to let you all know that we are not all on board with this. Now, we voted. It was not a majority decision. But we did have a plurality. He shouldn't count.
Narrator.
Says who? Says me. He's not one of us. He's been here since the beginning. The old chum really deserves to say. Besides, you'll all thank us when this is finally over and we are officially on top. But enough chatter.
So we're literally getting this is literally a whole chapter of those see the last moments through her eyes. CGs that get unlocked at the end of the day. This is just all of that, but always from her perspective. Oh dear.
Oh, so you finally decided to do something, have you?
Silence for just a moment as cold eyes regard you. Then silence still as soft eyes hesitate. You can feel the sharp sticking of cold metal sliding deep into your chest, but you can feel something else too. Fear as your legs wobble, and then as...
Princess collapses against the wall.
What? Oh no, did we get absorbed?
See? That was easy.
Oh, opportunist shit.
It was too easy. It felt bad. Don't feel bad. Life is all about taking the easy wins. You don't think the people at the top got there because they worked for it, do you? I mean, of course they did. Hard work is important. Yeah, hard work often goes unappreciated.
Yeah, it does make more sense.
Why bother? Yeah, screw hard work. I guarantee you that anyone who's anyone has done nothing but take shortcuts. Am I supposed to find that impressive? Of course you are. I got us here, didn't I? Yes, everyone's very impressed with your accomplishments. But in case you hadn't noticed, she isn't dead yet. So how about you finish this before you start celebrating yourself?
What are you waiting for? You won, didn't you? Not that it's hard executing a helpless captive.
Good to be back, boys. Drop the blade.
Are you... The blade tumbles uselessly from your hands and clatters to the floor. You're different, aren't you?
What kind of smile from you?
You're back! Just as I intended! I was never cut out for leadership, really.
Get out, opportunist.
Oh.
You're fired.
It's you in there now, isn't it? I thought it got a little quiet. What happens now?
I'm not killing you. We do it right this time. We leave together, hand in hand.
Absolutely not. I don't think there's much you can do about it if that's the choice he makes. But no, I think I'd like to see what happens.
Oh, hey, thank you, Colt.
Okay, I'd like that. But we still have to get me out of these chains. I know that dropping the knife was like this big symbolic gesture for you, but we still need it. Just for a minute. You should give it to me, though. What if you using it kicks you out of your body again?
I mean, that's fair. We don't want that.
Okay, listen. I know you're in charge again, but this is obviously a trick. We can't trust her. We literally just stabbed her.
Hey now.
Someone's gonna have to take a leap of faith eventually.
Thank you, hero. I mean, there's a good reason we liked you. Give her the blade.
Fine, whatever. You stoop to the floor and pick up the pristine blade, only rather than using it for your intended purpose, you go on. You hand it to the princess, who gingerly cuts herself free from her bindings. You maniac.
We are going with the moral here. That we saw the world through her eyes. We saw us through her eyes. And that's everything we needed to earn. That's everything we needed to learn to trust.
And then what happens? Then, as her chains clatter to the floor,
Ooh.
she turns her back on you and hurls the blade through the basement window, never to be seen again. No. You need the blade to deal with her.
Based.
I'm so glad that's behind us. Come on, let's get out of here.
She reaches forward and takes your hand in hers before excitedly pulling you towards the basement stairs. Yeah? And what does it feel like? Is it nice? Why do you want to know? You can tell a lot of things about someone from their handshake. I want to know more about the person we decided
Unanimously
to throw our lot in with. Ugh, whatever. It's delicate and tender. So even through everything, she hasn't forgotten what it's like to have a heart. That'll do.
She really hasn't forgotten.
The two of you rush up the basement stairs together. Ugh. Welcome back, by the way.
Thank you.
Yes.
It's good to be back.
We all missed you so very much. I missed you the most.
Sure you did.
You weren't even here until he was gone. Whatever, it doesn't matter. If you step through that door, you're damning every single person alive. You do realize that, yes? Who cares?
One last door, and then we're free. I'm down a hand, so you'll have to be the one to open it.
Step into your freedom.
You twist
Ooh.
the doorknob in your hand and step forward into the world you've damned. You and the princess fall to the ground, exhausted. I hope this all comes back to bite you, do you hear? I hope you're forced to feel the weight of all the regret there's ever been.
Yeah, that's right. Get out. He doesn't finish his thought before disappearing entirely. You find yourself free of any of the regrets he wished upon you.
I didn't think I'd ever get to be happy, but I think I am. I just didn't realize that being happy would feel so cold.
Oh, I don't want to lose this. But goodbye. Your peace does not last, nor can it ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
Another achievement.
And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
It's gonna be okay. Just trust me. You've been here before and you always get
It
scared.
feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. If they think it's bad, I'm with them. You don't need to comfort them.
I'll see you on the other side. It's gonna be okay.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you. Finally, we're going places. Whatever makes you happy.
Approach the mirror. Approach the mirror. Gaze. Silence as they reach forward. They've gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've unraveled. Find yourself in the long quiet once again. You're at the cabin.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. We're supposed to be there. Do you know what we'll find out there?
Is that a rhetorical question? Do you know? Do you want to tell me?
Rhetorical. I am not rhetorical. I have only known these spaces, and I have known flickers of the lives you've brought me, short and violent and full of passion. But all of those flickers end where the long quiet begins. I'm asking you because I cannot know your mind. Do you know what we'll find out there?
There's trees and stars, and I think there are people. At least there are supposed to be people.
There is a warmth and sadness in me at the thought of people. Fresh tears on a winter's day. They are not like us. They do not last.
Think anything's real out there? Think we're real?
We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But nothing cannot exist on its own. And because of that, nothing can't exist.
Alright. What's gonna happen when you awaken?
If I did, I would already be awake.
Fair enough. Do you have thoughts on this vessel?
This one is perspectives bleeding into one. You know her better than you know yourself. She will make for an empathetic heart.
I really love this route.
Do not mourn her, for you would not mourn yourself.
Just really cool and really sweet to see through her eyes.
1. Whatever you bring me next will be enough, and then gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular, a final multitude.
Anything, List?
These
Anything
gifts
less?
are a conversation, and each one shows me the contours of your heart. The only thing I want to see is what you choose for me when the thread is fully drawn.
Do you have a narrator?
No, their thoughts are quiet. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
It's really interesting. The princess described the voices as like shards of broken mirrors. The narrator is something else. Beyond that. Does, but you're gonna keep that to yourself.
It's nice to be with someone whose thoughts I can never know as mine.
Alright. Let's go.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here, waiting for you.
Everything goes dark, and you die.